In the middle of a storm. You know you got me. Ooh, no.
All right, folks, we are back once again. Where y'all at? Let's go. Let's get the energy up in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for joining. We're going to have a great discussion about this topic. I cannot wait. Let's go.
I can't take this shit no more. You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Let's go, folks. Where y'all at tonight? Appreciate y'all. Thank you for stopping by the Black Guru live stream. This is going to be an experience like you never experienced before in your life. Trust me. You don't want to miss what I'm going to have to say. We're going to talk a little bit about this statue that they put in New York of our women, BWs, women of color. And you're going to get my take on the statue. You're going to get my take. We're going to have a special stream tonight for members. So if you are a paid member, you're going to be able to participate in the chat room and enjoy all the other perks that you get with being a paid member. If not, let me put the link in here in the chat room. Become a paid member right now so you can make sure you get all of your perks and benefits to be able to join the chat and be able to speak so that your voice can be heard. Shout out to the International Quiet Storm. Thank you, brother. He said just supporting the good content. Thank you so much, my brother. Salute. Shout out to the brother for supporting this type of content. Bear with me 1 second, folks. I'm a little bit behind, but trust me, we're going to have a really great stream. Let's get this thing going over here. And we are active. To the people watching right now, do me a favor. If you never shared this content before, especially share this with somebody that you may not think would like me. I want y'all to do that. If you don't think they would like me, say, I know this person wouldn't like Guru, share it with them. Share this live stream with somebody that you say, I know this person ain't gonna like Guru. Share it with them tonight. Share it with them. Appreciate y'all for joining. All right, folks. To the people in the chat room right now, if you are not aware of this 12-foot bronze statue that they put in New York of our women of color, supposed to represent the ordinary average BW. That's what they said. Let me tell y'all something. When it come to me looking at that statue, represent the ordinary average BW, it was a gut punch to a lot of our women. A gut punch. Do y'all hear me? A lot of our women didn't like the fact that they made the statue look so average. They wanted the statue to look real extravagant. They wanted it to represent them better, have a BBL, I guess. No graduation cap and gown. All the women that say they have money and they're graduate from college and all the other stuff. No graduation cap and gown. No grandiose personality. Just somebody that looked like they, overweight, 200 something plus pounds. That's what we see in the statue. And I know that our women don't think that represents them for some reason. They don't think that they look like a 200 and some plus pound woman of color. And I can tell you one thing, this is why a lot of them can't get a man, can't keep one. A lot of women today can't get a man, can't keep one because they have a grandiose personality and they think they are something more than they're not. If you have a grandiose personality, you're not going to be able to keep it. Men like humble, sweet women. Men like sweet, humble women. Men like submissive women. We don't just like pretty women, women that are in shape. We like women that actually are sweet and humble. We like women that are very loving and nurturing. We like women that are very supportive. When you are grandiose like that, narcissistic personality, and you despise a lot of women despise men. Come on, talk to me. A lot of our women despise men. Where y'all at tonight? Talk to me. A lot of our women are not happy with men. A lot of them even want to be men. They're so jealous of men, they want to be men. They're not happy. Wa alaikum salam to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. And having a 12-foot statue that shows that you got weight problems, you got personality problems, right? Hands on your hips. You mad, looking like you mad at the world in some ways. And that you don't have a BBL, you don't have a wig down to your behind, because that's not your real hair, no way. And none of those things keep a man. None of those things keep a man happy in a relationship, keep a man happy in a marriage. And that's why y'all are not getting results. When are y'all going to stop and think about the reasons why y'all are not getting results in relationship? See, there we go. Boy, bye. I know she ain't got nobody. When you have a woman in our community, especially that says things like, boy, bye, you know they don't have nobody. You know they're miserable. Our women are miserable when they say things like, boy, bye. Mad at the world, mad at yourself, mad at life. Natural don't either. Natural don't what? Get a man, keep a man? Y'all not natural. And most of y'all that are natural are into all kind of weird ancient practices of ancient Africa, where y'all are calling on different spirits and tattooing the ankh and all this ish all over your body. Weirdos. Women have turned into weirdos. Come on, talk to me. When y'all gonna wake up and stop putting all this stuff on your body, on y'all face even? Got some of these jokers now and then come out in these rap songs and they dress like they just got out of prison. How you dress like you just got out of prison, but you supposed to be a lady? You supposed to be a woman. You think a man want to be in a long-term relationship with you? You look like you just got out of prison. You look like that you suffering from some type of mental disorder. You got all these different colors of hairs and things on your head, purple and green and red. You done dyed it out. Are you kidding me? Y'all hollering and screaming, going to so-called concerts. Folks, I need y'all to get my like count up and way up. Appreciate you in advance. Let's go, folks. I need y'all to get my like count up and way up. Let's go. Let's get the like count up and way up. Anyway. A lot of our women don't realize that how serious this is in this day and time. This is not a joke. Y'all not gonna have nothing and nobody. Just like that statue, that woman by herself in New York. Come on, talk to me. Y'all gonna be by yourself just like that statue. You sitting in the middle of Times Square with nobody. Your children are not even gonna be there. Your children ain't gonna want to be bothered with you. Then mistreated these kids and used them and abused them. Then lied to them. They don't even know who their daddies is. They don't know exactly what you were doing all the nights you were gone. You lied to them and told them that you had this and that to do when you was really out doing some debauchery, doing some debaucherous behavior. Why are you so concerned? What do you mean why I'm so concerned? You a fool? You can't be that foolish. You can't be that. Y'all, you see, this is how gone our people are, right? This is how gone our people are. Like, are you a living being? Are you not concerned about anything in the world? You're not concerned about the things that you see and experience. You're not concerned about all this stuff going on. What are you talking about? Their children don't even visit them in a nursing home. That's facts. That's facts. Children are going to be, am I speaking from experience or a place of hurt? How do I sound hurt, ma'am? I want you to tell me how I sound hurt. How am I hurt? What makes me hurt? Shout out to Lawn Sharks. Appreciate you for the super chat. It looks like you took your message away. I don't know what you wanted to say to me, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the content. How am I hurt, ma'am? Because the only ones that's going to be hurt, like I said, that was a great representation. Even in the statue, they show you are women, BW women, alone by themselves. You in the middle of Times Square, looking very average to me. You don't look rich. You don't look like you got all bunch of love around you. You don't look like you have, you know, all of these possessions that you didn't save matter. You don't look like you have nothing left. When you hit your 30s, a lot of y'all, all the men that you ran through in your 20s and stuff, by the time you hit your 30s, it's over. There ain't nobody else to run through you no more. Even some of the men that ran through you so many times, you try to call them back up, they don't even want to run through you no more. I'm a mom who worked 3 jobs for my family. I didn't ask you that. I asked you what makes me hurt. Now, what you're doing is you're hiding behind that wig and all that makeup. That's the truth. You're going to say I'm hurt, but the truth is you're hiding behind the wig and all the makeup. Because if you weren't, you can come up and speak your mind. You can request up and say, let me talk to this man and explain to him how he's hurt. Let's get the like count up, folks. I am evil. You see how they speak? The truth hurts, folks. The truth hurts real bad. I am evil because I'm telling the truth. You're not hiding behind anything. Yes, you are. Y'all hide behind that hair. That's why a lot of y'all were mad at the statue, the way it made y'all look, because y'all hide behind the hair. Y'all hide behind the hair. Y'all hide behind the makeup. Y'all hide behind those eyelashes. Y'all hide behind the social media posts. Y'all hide behind the BBL, because that has become you. You are not even a real person anymore. When you're not a real person anymore, all you can do is hide. You personally love the statue. Your eyelashes are yours. Okay, good for you. You love the statue so much. Good for you. I'm glad you love the statue, but that doesn't take away from the things that I'm saying. That doesn't take them away from how much y'all are out here weighing, how bad y'all look, how y'all children don't love y'all, how y'all can't get ahead in life, how y'all, no matter how much money you make on your job, you still broke. It's a sad thing to go through life and not have nobody ever really love you. Y'all just experience love bombing. Ooh, Guru, you tough. You don't experience real love. You just experience love bombing. By a man coming in telling you everything you want to hear to try to get some from you because he don't want to pay for it. That's the only reason why he actually is doing that to you, because he don't have no money or he don't want to pay for it. So of course he's gonna tell you everything you want to hear. Did y'all hear what I just said? He either don't have no money or he don't want to pay for it. Shout out to Mrs. Gail. Thank you so much for the super chat. She said, with an average weight of 200 pounds, the statue is accurate. 90s fine is a thing of the past. Slim, slender, natural hair. Lauryn Hill, Aaliyah. This used to be the beauty standards. That is fact. She said the beauty standard used to be Lauryn Hill, Aaliyah. Slim, slender, and natural. They used and wore their own hair. They wore their own hair. They didn't try to look like somebody they were not. They weren't grandiose and thinking they were bigger. They were just trying to get off with their career and be a singer, entertainer, or whatever. And y'all done took on some personality, all of the substances, all of the liquor. Maybe they can't grow their hair. Yeah, a lot of y'all women today can't grow y'all hair. A lot of you can't grow your hair. And that's another thing that's probably mad at the statue, is because the hair was too short on the braids. The braids is too short, so we have a problem with that. You got a problem because she have braids too short. And it's not even real braids anymore. There used to be a time where y'all could wear real hair, braids, and put the beads and stuff in the 70s and stuff. Y'all can't wear that no more. Hair too thin, hair gone, hair loss. Y'all should not have the same rate of hair loss as men. You're 25, 30 years old. You have the rate of hair loss as a 50-year-old man. Talk to him. Guru. Guru, you tough. You tough. How you 25 years old, but you got the hair loss of a 50-year-old man? Huh? Come on, talk to me. Somebody said that's deep. Y'all ain't gonna wake up and see that these things is destroying y'all. Y'all didn't let all these demonic and evil spirits come into y'all, inhabit y'all body, and their goal is to destroy. And I tell you, a lot of you men that's listening to me right now, you standing too close to these jokers, you're gonna get destroyed too. You stand too close to somebody that's doomed, you're gonna get doomed too. You're gonna feel that doom. If I were you, I wouldn't stand close to nobody that's doomed. I wouldn't be trying to screw. I need y'all to get my like count up and way up. We not even halfway where I want to be. Let's go, folks. If you are in here right now, get the like count up and way up. We are the most educated. No, y'all not no most educated. Educated in what? Educated in how to fail. Educated in how to do debauchery activity, 304 activity, how to extort money, how to scheme, how to lie. Sure, y'all the most educated in that. I'll give y'all that. Most educated on how to get the worst quality of hair and fingernail and breathe in the most toxic chemicals. Go to the worst places where you can get your body done. Every woman out of 304. I'm not going to keep talking to you. Well, why don't you come and present yourself on camera and see? Let's see what you look like. Let's see if you look like a 304 or not. Let's see if you look like a honest, decent, classy woman. If you're honest and decent and classy, you should be able to come on camera right now and show me that you're a good, classy looking woman, that you're decent, you're honest, that you have some standards. I'm monetizing off of reducing BWs. How am I reducing y'all? I'm just telling the truth about y'all. Was that man that made the statue, Thomas Price, was he reducing y'all? Was Thomas Price reducing y'all? Has he reduced y'all by making a statue that looked like that? Did Thomas Price reduce y'all with his statue? That's my question. If y'all can help me understand that, I'm not letting no trolls up here, so you gotta go. Goodbye. No trolls are coming up here. If you don't have nothing important to say about the topic, if you can't try to hold a decent conversation, but, huh? Okay, you gonna show yourself?
It told me I only could do audio. I tried. It said audio only.
Okay. I'm listening. You've been talking a lot in the comment section, so
Yeah, I'm just curious to the topic, the topic of the conversation. I came in the middle of it. I didn't catch it from the beginning.
yes, you did.
No, actually, I really didn't. So I'm, when I first, I was like, okay, cool. He sounds interesting. He kind of reminds me of Kevin Samuels. He seems like he's straightforward, but every woman is not a 304.
Did I say every woman was a 304?
No, you didn't.
So why would you think that?
I'm just asking because it's like, usually when I see a man that's saying this and that about a woman, It's either he's been hurt by a woman, or he's been hurt by a woman.
Have you been hurt
By a man? Yes, I have.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I'm just curious. That's all.
Okay, so you've been hurt, and you're gonna come up here and say, "Oh, if I hear a man talking like he's been hurt."
No, there's nothing wrong with
most of y'all, you know how many posts I see on a daily basis of BWs, especially posting about some ninja that hurt them, cheated, manipulated them, put bruises on them. You know how many posts I see every day about that? So y'all are constantly being hurt.
Probably thousands.
Okay, thank you. So why would you come up here and why is that even a point? You've been hurt by a woman. Okay, you've been hurt.
Yeah, I'm human. We all have.
Okay, so why would you make that a point?
It's not a point. It was just a question. I was trying to understand the chat. That's all.
But you come up here and say, I must have been hurt by a woman. That's why I'm talking like this. But I'm saying that, do you not comprehend? I'm saying you're talking to me in my comment section, talking crazy. So I can say, oh, the only reason why you're talking like that in my comment section is because you've been hurt by a man.
No, I didn't say it like that.
Well, you just admitted you've been hurt by a man before.
Yes, I have.
Okay, thank you. And then you said we all been hurt.
Right.
Okay, so you should have never. Anyway, stop coming in, y'all, and bringing up that point and saying, "Oh, he must have been hurt from the way he talking." So you made the point and said you're not hiding behind how you look, your makeup and wigs and all that stuff. So why are you wearing and got all that stuff on? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram, hold on, it's Drell. It's Drell Mac. Hold on.
You don't know your Instagram name?
No, because I'm really not on Instagram. But I do have pictures on my page where I don't have makeup on.
That's what I'm trying to go look at. I'm trying to go look at it.
I'm trying to think, what is my Instagram? I'm trying to see if I can make the screen smaller so I can go find it. I don't go on Instagram a lot. It should be Shay Mac or Drell Mac 23.
Well, I can't go by what you think it is. I need to know the exact name to look at it. Okay.
Let me see if I can make my screen smaller.
Go ahead and see if you can make your screen smaller and look for it. That's fine with me. I'll wait. Folks, do me a favor. I need y'all to get the like count up. Share this live stream. If you are enjoying this live stream, this powerful live stream, this is an experience that you're not going to experience anywhere else.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have it. It's DRELLMC. Drell Mac.
DRELLMC. Your name's Chandrell?
Yes.
This is private account.
Okay, but you don't see my picture that's on there? That picture is no makeup. It's black hair. That's my natural hair, and that is no makeup.
Ma'am, how am I supposed to know that anybody can say that? And it's blurry at that. It looks Photoshop.
Why would I Photoshop my picture?
I'm telling you what it looked like.
Okay, can you see my pictures on here?
Do you have pictures on? Let me, ma'am.
Yeah,
I pull up the Instagram because most people post their pictures and stuff on Instagram, like photos.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
That's the only page I have.
Your name is Chandrell?
Yes, it is. I mean, I have hair.
Do you have a husband?
Yes, I do.
Where's he at right now, this lady?
My husband, he's at work right now.
Oh. If anybody have a question that's watching on one of my platforms, you can send me a super chat and I'll read it if you have a question for this woman.
No, baby, I'm not hiding anything. I don't.
Ma'am, why are you so offended right now?
I'm not offended. I'm saying, no, huh? I'm not offended. I'm from New Orleans. We talk aggressive.
It sounds like you are. Hold on a second. Shout out to Gravy. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, Gravy, for supporting the platform. Thank you for the super chat, Gravy. I'm saying to you, it looks like you're the one that's hiding behind your look.
No, I actually like the way I look. I love the way I look. This is the way God created me.
No, it's not. You got a ton of makeup on.
No, my Instagram.
Is that
no
your
makeup on that picture?
Is the picture? This little ma'am, hush. Shay, 2323. Is your name Shay or Chandrell?
My nickname is Shay. My first name is Chandrell.
How old are you?
Wow.
I just asked a simple question. Your age, you shame of your
I'm
age?
in my 40s.
And your husband is where?
My husband is at work.
All of y'all husband is at work this late at night.
Yes. I work during the day. My husband works at night. I work for myself, so.
Let me see if you got any photos or any images up on here. You telling me this your natural hair? This look like a wig.
No, that's my natural hair. Oh no, the black hair, that's mine.
I didn't say the black hair. It looks like every single.
The blonde
Chandrell. It looked like Chandrell.
Yes.
It looked like every single thing that I'm looking at is you wearing a wig.
That's why I told you to look on my Instagram so you can see what I look like without a wig.
Well, but you don't have no pictures on there.
I have my face, my profile picture. Let me see if I can change this one so you can see.
I'm saying, but you're trying to represent like you're natural, and everything on here is wigs and look like some type of locks or something. Fake locks. It's not even real locks. This is not you.
The profile picture is me.
There's not. It's not no, it's not. You're telling me what I'm looking at is natural. I'm looking at all your. I'm looking at all of you right now. You're saying this is not natural.
Okay.
Y'all are calling this, folks. Our women have gone so far. They're calling this look natural. The way that she looked wearing all this stuff. Let me see if I can turn around for these other people to see. Look, for y'all to see what I'm seeing. All of these pictures right here. She says this is natural. She said, "Hold on, ma'am.
I thought you meant
all of these pictures. She thinks that this means is natural."
No, those right there. That's my natural hair on the first.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Do you see that all the makeup filters, wigs, all of these is wigs and stuff you have on, fake locks?
That picture right there.
You believe this is natural?
Definitely think on that.
Which one is your real hair? This one, this little short hair?
No, the one next to it. The very first.
So this is a wig, this little short hair?
Yeah.
And you want us to believe this one right here with the longer hair is your real hair?
That's my real
So you
hair.
you got a wig, you got a short wig on with a bunch of long hair underneath?
Yes. I wanted short hair, but I didn't want to cut my hair.
Our women are absolutely ridiculous, folks. Our women are absolutely ridiculous.
I wasn't going to cut my hair just to have short hair when I can buy it.
I have a question for you. Shout out to Mrs. Gail for the super chat. She wants to know, does the statue of the BW in New York offend you? Does the BW New York statue offend you?
Well, I'm about to go, but I am going to follow you. Because
Don't you hear me talking to you?
Oh, no, I really didn't hear you.
Okay, I asked you, I said, I got a question for you. Someone asked a question. Does the statue in New York offend you, the BW statue?
Does it offend me? No.
Okay, why not?
Why would it?
So you're okay with the depiction and portrayal of black women the way that artists depicted them?
It's art.
You a heavy set. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
I currently weigh 149 pounds.
About how tall are you?
I am 5'2".
How long you been married?
I'm sorry, how long I've been married? 14 years.
What's your husband do for a living?
My husband is a bodybuilder.
And he lets you post thirst trap pictures on the internet?
I don't post thirst trap pictures.
Ma'am, I'm looking at them right now.
Huh?
I'm looking at them right now.
What is a thirst trap picture?
I shouldn't have to pull up your content.
My husband followed me, so if there's anything on my page that my husband didn't approve of, I will remove it.
Is this you right here? Is this you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is not thirst trap.
No. If my husband had a problem with it, I would take it down in the New York second with no second thought. With no second thought. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, kitty.
Folks, have a good night, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was hitting the follow button.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming up.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
You need advice? Okay, give me a second and I'll bring you up. You know, I just started doing these live streams again where I'm talking to women, giving y'all advice, asking y'all about y'all relationships, but it remind me why I took a long break from having these types of live streams. Y'all are not honest. She said that that picture that she have on her profile is not a thirst trap. In her opinion, that picture is not a thirst trap. How many people in the comment section believe that was a thirst trap? Let me make my comments public right now because I want y'all real quick. I want to be able to have everybody take the poll on all my channels. Right? Yes or no if you believe that was a thirst trap. Right? Yes or no if you think that was a thirst trap. That picture she had in the red. Thank y'all for telling the truth. All right, let's bring up the next guest. You say she wants some advice.
Oh my goodness. Hi. How are you tonight?
I'm doing very well. Are you presentable to come on camera?
Well, I'm presentable. I have shades on. But
You have what
yeah,
on?
I have glasses on. I'm like in the
You have shades on at night? You're muted right now. I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's because my eye is like swollen right now. So yeah.
Why is your eye swollen?
Just I was doing my hair the other day and I got product in my eye, so it got swollen.
You got what in your eye?
Product, like hair products in my eyes.
Do y'all know what y'all doing? Do y'all know what y'all doing anymore?
I'm so confused. Like, what's wrong?
I'm asking you, do y'all know what y'all doing anymore?
I'm so confused. Like,
you're confused by what?
I'm confused by what you're confused by. I thought we were gonna have a discussion, but we're talking about my eyes.
I'm just hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I'm just saying it. What you're telling me is not making any sense. Why is this thing doing this?
Okay, do you want to see my eyes or something? Like, my eye is literally swollen. I don't know what to tell you, but
no,
one eye is swollen, the other eye. Like, I have shades on because
how do you
my eye
say
is
your
swollen.
name? How do you say your name?
Idali.
Idali. Where are you from?
I'm in Texas right now. I'm from the Caribbean islands.
You're from the Caribbean?
Yeah, my people's Caribbean. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm in Texas. I'm 26.
Okay, what did you want advice on exactly?
So, okay, so this is very vulnerable for me, but like, so I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for like close to 2 years, and the relationship has been on and off. But I care about this person a lot, and this person has shown me time and time again that they care about me. They put effort in. But I feel like the more that I grow, like it's not like my growth isn't acknowledged. Like I've made a lot of changes from the person I was.
You've been with him.
years
Hold
ago.
on a minute. You've been with him for 2 years.
Yeah, I've been with him close to 2 years. Yeah.
Close to 2 years or 3 years.
No, close to 2 years, like a year and a half pushing.
Okay.
2 years.
Y'all live together?
No, we don't.
Okay, what kind of relationship are y'all in then?
We're in a monogamous relationship.
How do you know?
But I mean, we both agreed on the terms to be monogamous. But I mean, obviously, there's been times where things haven't always been. But there's been times in the relationship. Oh, there's questionable moments in the relationship. So, but my question to you is gonna be like, as a woman, or when you're in a partner with somebody, when do you make the decision when you realize that something isn't actually working? Like, when do you know that you guys did everything you can do to make something work? Like, when do you know if somebody's had enough?
Is this an off and on relationship?
We broke up like once, and we had a time where we almost broke up again. So I guess you could say it's on and off. Okay,
it's an off and on you broke up. You said one time.
Mm-hmm. And the reason for that was because I just felt like I was asking for too much, and I feel like whatever I'm asking for shouldn't be too much. So that's why I'm asking you, like, when do you know, like, to just like stop? Because I feel like I'm in a position.
Why exactly
where
did y'all break up? You're not telling me much. Why exactly did y'all break up?
I felt like I was asking for too much. I felt like I was in a position of being like, I'm not getting like time spent with the way I want to. I'm not getting like, I didn't feel like I meant that much. Like he would do things for me, so I was like, he cares about me.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't feel like he was like hyping me up. Like I didn't feel like I was that girl to him. Like it was like, oh, if you need money, I got you. If you need a favor, I got you. But ultimately, I didn't feel like special to him.
I don't know why I can't get this to work. Okay, so you didn't feel special to him? He told you that?
He never said that. I just didn't feel it because he's not like an affectionate person. So I'm saying, like, is that something that somebody should try to understand, or do you just give up?
What do you mean?
Like, if somebody's not affectionate, or if somebody doesn't make you feel special in that way, is that something that you should stick around for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you acting
No, I
like
don't
you
know what
understand.
you're saying. If somebody don't make you feel special.
Bro, like I'm saying, like if somebody don't call you beautiful all the time, or if they don't like sit here and be like, oh, this is my girl, they don't post you, they don't make you feel special, they don't like, they'll take you out like once a week, but they're not doing anything extravagant for you. Like you're not telling
How
me
often
like
do you
get
see
dressed,
him? How often do you see him?
like once or twice a week. And to me, that's not enough. Like to me, I'm very affectionate, I'm very clingy, so
okay.
I do need confirmation.
You need confirmation.
Like,
you need confirmation. Okay, hold on a minute. You need confirmation what, to leave him or stay?
No, just to like know like that he finds me important. Like I need the verbal confirmation. Like you mean a lot.
How
to
am
me.
I going to give you confirmation whether he loves you and wants you to be with him?
Bro, you're not understanding, bro. I'm about to head out, bro. You got like 3 brain cells, bro. I can't, bro.
The hell up off of here. There we go. Now I got it to work. Our women are so ignorant. Our women are so ignorant. Our women are so ignorant. I don't understand why they're so ignorant. Let me see if I can fix this. You know, folks, why can't I fix this layout? Does anybody know how to fix this? These women today, these modernized jokers are just super ignorant, very ignorant. They're not smart at all. They're not smart at all. very silly. She gonna keep getting what she get. Shout out to RJ. Thank you, brother. He said passive aggressive people are the hardest people to converse with. Yes, very passive aggressive. And she's not she gonna tell me I'm not making any sense, but she's not making any sense. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Speak. Speak. Folks, you know, I wish our women weren't this crazy, but a lot of them have problems. A lot of them have a lot of problems, mental problems. She approached her relationship like a feminist, so now she's giving feminist treatment. Marriage should have been the topic day one. Yeah, that's facts. That is very much so facts. Let me get back to the topic that I was talking about. Let me get back to the topic. They're mentally ill. Yeah, a lot of them are. Looney Tune, yeah. And she's going to get exactly what she deserved, which is...
Aren't Lion King tickets online?
Oh, Colin, you should know that.
She's going to get exactly what she deserved, which is wasted time. He's going to be running her body up, just doing whatever he want to do, screwing left and right. And he probably has another woman. That's why he don't have... Listen, I can tell you're... Let me give you some real advice. You want some true advice? I can tell you're very basic and boring. You're not interesting at all. You don't give a man anything that want to come home to. And that's why he haven't married you. You give him nothing that he's actually interested in. You give him nothing that he wants to fall in love with. You are nothing that makes him say, wow, she's so much more special than the next woman. That's why you don't feel special. He don't think you special. That's the truth of the matter. He don't think you special. I can tell by the way that you talk, talking about bro, and all this other language. He doesn't think you're special. A man that believed that you were special, first of all, already he would have married you. He would have married you already 2 years. You could have just said that, well, you're the fool who said, you're acting like I'm the fool for not telling you that. You're the fool for sitting in a relationship 2 years. No ring. But every time you see him, you giving it up. You're the fool. The women of old y'all should have learned from me. Y'all didn't sit down and listen to them. They said that a foolish woman, an ignorant woman, just give it up for free all the time and don't actually have a man that wants to pay for her, buy her things. So you're the fool, not me. You didn't give anything up, babe. Okay, so you got your V card? Yeah, right. Yes, ma'am. Hello? Okay, y'all playing on my line here. I don't have time. Y'all playing on my line. If you're gonna come up, you gotta speak. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Speak. You see how our women are? Yeah, they're very childish. Very childish. Yes, ma'am. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all stay in these, and we're not even talking about that right now. Let me get back to what I was talking about. Y'all are average or below average, like the statue, because the statue, to me, in my opinion, is a below average statue. The statue, in my opinion, is below average. And it represents a lot of our women a lot, because I believe a lot of our women are below average. Today, you modern day jokers, you're below average, and you're mad. A lot of them are mad at the statue because when you take all of the filters off, when you take all of the BBL, how would y'all look without a BBL? Fat transfer. What would y'all look like? Let's be real. What would you look like without the fat transfer? What would you look like without the fake hair and all the makeup and all the filters? Would you look similar to the woman in the statue? Would you be shaped like a bell pepper? Would you be shaped like a pear? Come on, talk to me. How would you really look? What would your face look like? Would it be vibrant and glowing and looking super beautiful, like you just came out of some magazine? Would you look like a model? You know, models have to show themselves all natural. They can't even have all that makeup and stuff on. They got to show themselves natural. What do you say, Guru? Turn off your guests, then turn them back on to fix. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do that. It won't let me turn off my guest request. I can't even turn it off right now. It won't let me. I think it's just glitched out. Whatever. It is what it is. I do not have fake hair or any of those things. Okay, good for you, ma'am. If you don't have fake hair or any of those things, that is really excellent. Now, how much do you weigh? Because that's another problem. What's average? Most of y'all are below average, actually. Most of y'all are below average. An average woman, right? Look, when you travel the world, you'll see average looking women. They walk around. Their hair's not all done up. They have decent bodies. They're not real big, but they're not looking anorexic. They look like they eat and they're just fine. They don't have a grandiose look about them. They don't think they're all that. You have to travel to see these women, though. When you travel, you'll see how these women look. And most of them in the world are not weighing 200 plus pounds. Most of them in the world don't weigh two plus. 2 plus more than a man. The statue, if you took the braids off and changed the clothing, made it a little heavier, it probably would look like a man. Guru, what's your height and weight? If you took the braids off the statue and made the clothes a little baggier, probably you would think it was a man. Come on, talk to me. Y'all know I'm telling the truth about this. Somebody said, yeah. I mean, y'all jokers could be football players. I mean, y'all jokers could be football players. Yes, very baggy clothes. Surely. How do I know how the women look I'm speaking of? What do you mean, how do I know how y'all look? I see y'all in public every day. Y'all riding on them scooters in Walmart and other grocery stores because you don't want to walk. Y'all standing in lines trying to get your hands on something free or some handout. Even some of y'all going to the club, and some of the club goers be the best one. You know how small of a percentage that is? Even the ones that go to the club, they be the ones that are probably the most in shape. And that's a very small percentage. That doesn't represent the ordinary woman. Club goer does not represent the ordinary woman. The statue is supposed to be a representation of the ordinary woman. And ordinary, right? Y'all should be able to look at that and say, yes, we're proud of this. This is how we look. Shout out to Brother Turner for the super chat. Thank you, sir, for sending the super chat. When you see something that's ordinary, average, you should be proud to say that. You should be proud because it should represent your people. You can see I will be single forever. Well, ma'am, I'm not single. So you're mad and you're probably single and probably broke too. You're mad and single and probably broke because most of y'all are broke. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Women are so ignorant. Women are so ignorant today. They jokers are so ignorant. I am.
Guru, what's up, my boy?
I thought you were a woman. I'm talking to women. I'm talking to women about this, right? I'm talking to the fact that this is why a lot of y'all can't get what is the topic are you talking about? If y'all don't understand what I'm saying, a lot of y'all can't get men, can't get husbands because y'all don't realize that you're average or below average. Y'all are average or below average. This is why you can't get a man, you can't get a husband. Shout out to Ken. Thank you, brother. He said, good deal. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you for supporting the platform. We're almost to our first hour. I think we only need a few more people to support the show to get to keep the live stream going. You have a husband. Okay, good for you. Why are you so much worried about me? You follow me. If you have a husband and you're happy with your husband, must not be doing it for you because you're in here watching me, looking all at me. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna have because y'all are just average or below average, and y'all think that y'all are much better than what y'all are. You are not. You are not much better than what you are. You look like the statue or worse. A lot of y'all have fupa. You have a fupa, you are below average. Come on, talk to me. If you have a fupa, you are below average. If you took the fupa and had it sucked out and then put it in your backside, you are still below average because that's not the real you. Incorrect. A fupa don't make you below average. Oh, really? Yes, ma'am.
Why not uplift women? Like, what advice can you give women instead of downplaying them?
How am I downplaying them?
Fupas, the name calling. Like,
It's not. So actually what I'm doing, ma'am, I'm telling y'all why a lot of y'all you won't get long lasting relationships and marriages because y'all believe y'all are much greater than y'all actually are. A lot of y'all are average or below average. So this statue that they put up in New York actually shows an average or below average BW. And a lot of y'all don't understand that. If you realize that you were just average or below average, then y'all would calm down on the narcissism and the grandiose personality, and you would get with an average or below average man.
what do you
And you would be
believe
satisfied with that. Y'all would get off social media trying to act like y'all better than y'all know, because that's not working for y'all. Y'all are going to be sad and lonely real soon.
What do you believe that'll make a relationship work?
What do you mean? What do I believe? Do you hear me talking?
Yeah, I believe sticking beside a man for the rest of lives to live could make a relationship work. I'm just curious on what do you believe?
Sticking beside a man?
Yeah. Going through the motions. Listening without responding, hearing them, getting understanding.
Okay. Y'all are not sticking behind any men or sticking by any men. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. That's why.
Is the women you felt like you dealt with did what they wanted to do?
No, I told them that if they was going to be with me, they was going to do what I told them to do.
Oh.
They were going to do what I told them to do. And if they didn't want to do what I told them to do, they had to go.
Yeah. So that'll be your advice. Women should just do what the man tells them to do.
No, not any man. How about this? How about y'all stop giving y'all body to any and everyone, and you save your body for your husband, and you tell a man, hey, you want this body, you want to be with me? I require marriage.
Right. That's why you stick beside him for a long
No,
period.
that doesn't mean you stick beside it. How about you tell him up front, you want this body, marriage?
Yeah.
And then men would start valuing y'all more because they would be like, wow, we got a whole lot of women out here that ain't giving it up. they must got some good stuff because they're not giving it up to nobody.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of rare in this day and age.
Folks, I need y'all to get my like count up and way up. I need y'all to get my like count up and way up. Are you presentable? Can you come on camera?
I'm actually at work. I can still come on, but I'm just at work.
You're at work.
Yeah.
So a lot of y'all be at work watching me and stuff. I don't understand that, how y'all working but still watching this and participating and talking and stuff. I don't understand that. What do you do for work?
I'm a guard over here at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
A guard at the what?
The Sphere in Las Vegas.
The Spear.
Yeah.
How are you a guard?
In Las Vegas.
A security guard?
Yeah.
You a big woman or something?
No, I'm not even close.
How are you security guard? You're not big. Security guards have to have some
You gotta
size.
go back around and go out this way.
Security guard have to have size.
No, I'm not a big woman. Hell no, I'm not a big woman. Not to say it like that, but I'm not a big woman.
Security guard have to have size on them.
Yeah. What kind of sign? What you saying? What kind of signs you talking about?
You a little woman?
Yeah, I'm actually 5'3", 155. Solid.
5'3", 155.
Solid. I go to the gym as well, so.
Well, how'd you get hired as a security guard? See, this is another proof, y'all. A lot of these women, they come, they say they have all these degrees and stuff. They're making all this money. She's a security guard.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are not what y'all say y'all are. Do you believe that? Let me ask you this. I don't know what you're doing right now. Do you believe this statue represents y'all?
The Statue of Liberty?
The Statue of Liberty?
What statue are you talking about?
The New York statue in Times Square.
All women as a whole? No. I think there's a lot of disgraceful things going on with women nowadays. There's a lot of women twerking.
What's the highest level of education you completed?
I did a lot of small schools, especially when I came to Vegas.
Small schools.
Yeah, small community schools out here in Las Vegas. Like fitness instructor and things in that sort. Bar apprentice, bar.
Your microphone is off. I can't hear you.
Bar apprentice.
Okay, so that's not formal education. So just little random things.
Okay.
So you were a bartender?
No.
You were not why'd you go to bar school? You weren't a bartender.
Because I kind of just got into everything where money is.
Okay. What else did you go to school for? What else?
Fitness instructor. Which I am. I do that as well.
Bartending and fitness instructor. Anything else?
No. I actually dropped out of college when I left from home, my hometown.
How'd you start working in security?
Easy. I just applied myself.
If you want to be able to type over here, you have to be a channel member on this platform. There you go. There is the link right there to sign up. Guru, check your DM for business proposal. Okay, I got you, Squints. Ma'am, why did you choose to request up here? What did you want to talk to me about?
You said what?
You requested to come up and talk to me. I'm just confused what you want to talk to me about. See, how old are you?
The question.
How old are you? How old are you?
32.
You 32 years old and you know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all women lack personality these days.
I have hella personality.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't, ma'am. No, you don't. Ma'am, no, you don't. You don't have hella personality.
I truly do.
No, you're very dry.
I'm just trying to feel you out of what it is.
You want to feel me out for what? You single?
No, I'm not single.
Why are you trying to feel me out then?
Because I'm trying to figure out the purpose of it. And then if it is a purpose, like, what is the play? Like, what is the guidance that you're receiving from women?
Okay, first of all, where's are you married? You're not single, you married?
No, I'm in a relationship.
Okay, where's he at this late?
At home.
Do he know you on his phone?
Probably. He just called me.
How would he know? He don't know you on. Okay, would he have a problem when you talk to another man this late at night?
I don't recall us having like one of those type of conversations.
But you're on the phone with another man that's not your man. I'm just asking you, would he have a problem with that?
This is just social media. It's entertainment purposes, and I'm bored.
I didn't ask you that. I'm just asking you, would he have a why y'all have such a hard time answering the questions?
I don't think.
Would he have a problem? Let me zoom in on me. Would he have a problem?
No, I don't think he would have a problem.
Did you want to ask me something? Because like I said, your personality is real dry.
I asked you. You didn't answer.
What did you ask me?
1 second.
Well, I gotta hold on 1 second. Folks, when a lot of our women say they work all these jobs and stuff, this is how this is what they mean. When they say they working, this is what they're doing. This is how they're working.
Yeah, I'm really working.
Sure.
I came over here for purposes only.
Sure.
I don't even think you remember me. I came over here before when I was at home. I had way more personality then. Because I think
how long ago was that?
That was a while ago. I think you hung up on me. I don't think you liked my conversations too much. I think it was a bit much for you and you hung up in my face. I'm just more calm and civil because I'm at work. That's all. Would you like more pressure, more energy, more conversation, more intellectual conversations?
So you just said you got off the phone with your man, right?
No, I said he called me.
He called you. So obviously he wasn't that important because you said, "Ooh, Guru's on. Let me go talk to him." Right?
No, I was on here before he called me.
Oh, you was on here first, and then you said, "Okay," you got off the phone with him and got on here with me. Huh?
Yeah, me and him talk all day, every day.
So you think I'm a better person to talk to, hold better conversation than your man?
I mean, I don't know. Do your women feel like you being up here all day talking to women is a bad thing? Or
I'm not up here all day talking to women, man.
Are just grading women?
But yeah, but she knows what I do. She don't have a problem. She has no problem. She has no problem with what I do.
But does she like the fact that she got a man who can disgrade women on it?
That I can do what? A man that does what?
I feel like you talk down on women a lot. And you with a woman. How does she feel about that?
I don't talk down to her.
But you talk down on women.
Well, if that's your interpretation, she agrees with the things that I say. So I don't know what you're proving.
Did a woman raise you? A woman raise you?
What?
Did a woman raise you? Or did you just have your dad?
What does that have to do? You're all over the place. First you asked me about my woman, then when I proved you that was wrong, now my mother agrees with me too. My mother agrees with just about everything I say. Shout out to brother RJ. Thank you for the super chat. He said passive aggression stems from cognitive dissonance. Wow. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
So what do you have to say? I said that my mother agrees with just about everything that I say. We're talking about, you said my woman or my wife. I said she agrees with everything I said. So what's the problem now? There's 2 women in my life that agree with everything that I'm saying pretty much.
Is your mom single?
My mom's a widow. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just curious on why your operation is like this. Like, why do you have the mentality that you have?
A lot of the stuff that I know actually comes from women. I learned from my mother and I learned from other women.
Your mama she's more fit in the gym, work out.
My mother is 63 years old.
What that mean?
She don't need to be. Why would she need to be so fit, 63 years old?
He said she acting like a mom.
Why would she need to be like that at 63 years old? She ain't looking for no husband.
Why y'all say skip her? Tell Naisha to come on here.
Ma'am, my mother's not looking for a husband.
Naisha, get up here since you tell
No, we talking about you, and you can't get no husband. You rather be up here talking to me because the man that you with right now is not interesting enough to you.
How you know that?
Let's take a poll. Let me undo the chat. To everybody that's listening to this conversation, her man, she just got off the phone. She's been watching me. She got off the phone with her man to keep watching me. Do you think that she's more interested in me than her man? Yes or no? Can y'all write in the comment section? Yes or no? Do you think she's more interested in me than her man?
I just got off the phone with him. And I'm bored.
Look, wait, no. I don't want you to say. I want you to read the comments.
I don't think I'm interested in you. I don't even want them to boost your head up into thinking that I'm interested.
I'm asking you to read the comments.
I'm just bored and I'm at work. I just got off the phone.
Well, obviously he's not entertaining. He's not doing it for you. You said you were watching me before he called, and then when he got off the phone, you came back to watch me some more. You came back. You came back, ma'am. You came back.
How important do you want me to make you feel? I'm confused. Do you want me to make you feel important?
What's your Instagram?
You can just go to my page.
No, I want to go to your Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is on my page. Go to my TikTok and
I cannot click on it right now. I'm asking you to just tell me. Oh, is it the Trina one? I see it now.
Yeah, go to my page.
Is it Trina?
Yeah.
Is that it? The Trina one?
Y'all don't hype him like that.
Your account is private. Why would you tell me to go to your Instagram? Your Instagram is private.
Okay, let me sit.
Wait a minute. Cheryl Long.
I can't even go to y'all.
Huh? What?
You gotta send a request if you want me to add you or you want to see something. Gotta send a request. There we go.
You got all your body. I mean, she got her body out and all breasts. You can see everything. And
because what am I? What did I say I was earlier?
You 32 years old with no kids?
No kids.
Well, obviously your man ain't doing it for you. How come he ain't married you yet? How come he haven't married you? How long you been with him?
For 1 year.
How come he haven't married you yet?
We speak about marriage, but I don't think we both are ready for that right now.
Why you having intercourse with him? You get pregnant.
I wouldn't mind. I'm not opposed to it. I wouldn't mind.
Why are you having intercourse with him? You get pregnant.
I wouldn't mind it. Just not right now.
I'm asking you why won't you answer that question? Why are you having intercourse with him? You 32, no kids, you can get pregnant.
So if he was to marry me 6 months to 7 months from now, I would definitely say yeah.
I didn't ask you that.
I know.
Are you not hearing the question? Damn.
Because you applying, why am I having sex with someone that
Don't say that word, intercourse.
That I don't feel like it's necessary to marry. I'm telling you.
You don't feel like it's necessary to marry, but you giving it up all the time? And you bragging on your page. You bragging on your page. You 32. You're bragging on your page. 32, no kids.
Yeah.
But you can easily get pregnant.
Okay.
You have relations. What do you think relations do?
You can easily get pregnant. I know.
But why are you doing it? You say you brag. How you bragging right now? This is how a lot of our women get pregnant. This is how y'all keep repeating the cycle. 32, no kids.
Yeah, I haven't got pregnant yet. I think I'm fine.
Have a good day, ma'am. Folks, I need y'all to I need y'all to get my like count way up. She had to go. It's over. I need y'all to get my like count up and way up. I need y'all to get my like count, please and thank you. Up and way up. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. You know, our women are some of the most ridiculous women I've ever seen. I think maybe in the history of Earth. I think our women might be the most ridiculous women in the history of Earth. I really do. In the history of Earth. I think they might be the most ridiculous women in the history of Earth. Most ridiculous women in the history of Earth. Most ridiculous women in the history of Earth are women. If you want the show to continue, how many more people do I need to support the platform? I still need 4 more people to support the platform. We are well past our first hour. You want the show to continue, support the content. I don't care how you support it. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. We only need 4 people. And then I'll continue to take more guests. She says she hasn't gotten pregnant yet. Yes, that's correct. She says she hasn't gotten pregnant yet. I ain't got pregnant yet. Women are so hard-headed. Why are y'all so hard-headed? And you're not even interested that much in that man. You are bored by him. You watching me for entertainment because he bores you. So you're watching me. She low-key wants to get pregnant. Wow. We had a woman just said that. She low-key wants to get pregnant. Her crib was empty. I didn't even see no post up there on our page of, did anybody see any pictures or posts of men? Y'all have 3 minutes. Timer's on 3 minutes for y'all to reach the goal. 3 minutes before, if y'all want this live stream to continue, 3 minutes. Hit the Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal. I don't care what you do. Y'all got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minute timer is on. Why is my timer like that? There we go. Three minutes. Shout out to Bamo. That's 1. Now we only need 3 more. Thank you, Bamo, for the Cash App. Shout out to Bamo for the Cash App. Thank you, brother. That's 1. Support the live stream. You got Zelle. No, I'm sorry, brother. I don't have Zelle. I only have the options on the screen. But I mean, if you super chat, it's the same thing. It's gonna go right to me if you super chat, especially if you have iPhone. Super chat is gonna go right to me, and it's very easy, especially if you have iPhone. Y'all have a minute 50 seconds to reach the goal. Support the show. There's the Cash App right there. Super chat, PayPal, Venmo. Everything else is in the link in my bio. Otherwise, I'm done for tonight. We don't hit our goal. That's cause dude helping her waste your time. She bored with him cause she just with him to be with him. Yeah, she with him just to. I agree with that. With him just to be with him, trying to escape the loneliness. You with him just to be with him, trying to escape the loneliness. That's why. Shout out to Mrs. Gail. Thank you so much for the super chat. She said, no man is going to be okay with a feminine woman working security in the middle of the night alone. That is probably the only time he has peace and quiet. Wow. You know what, Mrs. Gail? Big shout out to you. I just thought of that too. You're working security middle of the night? You working security middle of the night? All right, let's do this. Since y'all have less than a minute now, so since nobody's supporting, got something for y'all. Nobody wants to support, then we won't keep the live stream going. Shout out to Maxo, said, good work, Guru. Appreciate you for supporting the content. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3. Now we only need one more person. There it is right there. Support the content. If you like this type of content and want Guru to always do this type of content, you're enjoying the live stream. That's how we keep the live streams going. You know, people were saying, oh, she looked good in her pictures. This woman, she's in shape. She have body. Body don't mean nothing. How many men would want to stay with a woman like that? Look at her personality. Look what she does for work. She's out here just lost in the sauce. Personality dry. She work as a security officer. It's a joke. It's a joke for our women. I got a lot of people wanting to talk to me. We waiting for y'all to hit the goal.
Hello.
Shout out to Ken. He said for the show, fire. Thank you, Ken. Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
How are you?
Doing excellent.
Awesome. I had a question. I think when I hear the ladies speak, I think they're trying to ask you, what do you think men are looking for in women? Because I feel like most of the ladies that are coming up are kind of lost.
Wait, why do you think they're lost? First of all, why do you think they're lost?
Because they're getting on here saying that they're in relationships and asking you that is not in the relationship, how should they handle the relationship? And so I think they're looking for you to give them guidance on should they walk away, or is there something they should be looking for from the man to offer them, if that makes sense.
There we go. Now I figured out how to do it. My goodness. Are you camera ready? Can you come on camera?
I can get camera ready. Where
okay,
I'm
can
at,
you do that for me? Because I
midnight.
want to see, because my people that watch my show like to see what my guests actually look like and who's behind the voice.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and do that real quick. Would it take you a couple minutes?
Yeah, and you want me to request back up, or you want to wait?
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait right here, but I'm gonna keep talking to the people while we're waiting for you.
Okay, that's fine.
Shout out to 6CE. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. He said, what about both? Why one or the other? How about both? Brother, I'm not sure what you were referring to. Can you write in the comments so I can read it when you said, what about both? Guru, blue looks good on you. Yes, blue is my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color. Thank you for saying that. I might have got lost by what you were saying. Anyway, I'm so glad, folks, we have a lady that can take 2 minutes. This is what I be telling y'all about. A lot of these women that come on here that say they're not camera ready, she can come on right now at this time and get camera ready so that we can see who we're actually talking to and have a serious conversation. Not just a troll, not a woman that's not serious. This is a serious woman. Do you have a husband? Ma'am?
I do not. I was going to tell you everything about.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. You can keep getting ready. I was just asking if you had
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're losing connection a little bit though, but I can hear you.
Tell you everything about me once I get on camera.
Okay, perfect. To the people watching on any other platform, what's the call-in number? You know what? Here's what I'm going to start doing. Hakeem. Oh, I only talk to women on these shows, but Hakeem, I'm going to have a show, hopefully pretty soon. We're starting filming next week that you can call in on. I have some producers putting together a show, so hopefully it goes through and we're going to start filming next week. It's not going to be like this show. It's going to be different. It's not going to be me talking to women and giving them advice about relationships and things of this nature. It's going to be different. It's going to be a different show, but I will advertise and let you guys know where you can watch it at. Personality and looks of a woman is what I'm referring to. Okay, you choose both. Yeah, but it's hard to find a beautiful woman with a good personality. Come on, girl. Yeah, I agree. She is taking a while now. It is difficult to find. I'm so thankful, man. I was able to find that. Allah really blessed me. But it is difficult to find a beautiful woman that also have a really good personality. But you have some of them that are outside of the United States. The United States is cooked. United States, a lot of them are cooked. Their brains are too clouded. But you got some beautiful women outside. But it is, trust me, it's not easy to find. I had to put in work. Trust me. It wasn't like I just found one growing on a tree. I had to put in work. So you got to put in work. She not just going to pop up out of nowhere.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Here, let me send you the thing so you can turn on your screen. Let me get you ready right here.
Okay.
You got to push the save button so I can bring you on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't see you. What happened?
I'm seeing, let's see. I'm hitting save.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, you did something wrong. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Let me turn on this thing so that I can get everybody else to see you too, because I want to see. Is that your real hair in the picture?
Yes.
Wow, you got hair. How old are you?
I'm 43.
Never been married?
No.
Wow.
And y'all, it's 310 people in here.
Hold on one second.
It's 12 o'clock where I'm at. At midnight. Let me see.
Okay, here, let me send it to you again so you can try again. Okay, try again. Push the button and then push save.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey,
What took you so long
I
to
had
get
to unwrap
dressed?
my hair.
Huh?
I had to unwrap my hair
You had to unwrap your hair.
and throw some clothes on real quick.
All right, we're multi-streaming. You got a lot of people that can see you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
But I was saying that I think that the women they're not articulating their questions properly, but I think they're asking you, why hasn't the man married them, or what are they doing wrong in the relationship that the man is not moving forward? You get what I'm saying? Because the first lady that when I chimed in with you, she was sitting in her car and she was giving you all these different scenarios on the guy that she had been dating 2 years. And you were like, I don't understand your question. But really, she was asking you, should I walk away or should I stay? Like, is this man going to change for me?
Okay.
You
You
know
talking
what I
about the
mean?
goofy young girl.
Yeah.
She's goofy. So you're 43, so you understand, but she's goofy. She's young. She don't have a clue about what's going on. I don't even look. I didn't. The reason why I wasn't even really talking to her is because I didn't take her serious from the jump. She was like a joke to me.
And the last woman who was the security guard, I agree with the chat. I think she should not be a security guard.
Okay.
But and I think that men who care about you wouldn't want you working in that profession because it's unhealthy. Unsafe, especially in Las Vegas. So many things can go wrong. But I think that her question was, she felt like you were degrading women instead of trying to encourage them and tell them, hey, if you do this or A, B, and C, then the result will be this.
Okay. Did you think I was degrading women?
Well, I think that your delivery is a little aggressive.
Okay, I didn't ask you that.
I think you're being honest.
Do you think I was degrading women?
In certain parts, yes.
Okay, how so?
I feel like when people are attracted to someone, everybody has value, no matter if they're heavy, small, skinny, in shape. You know, there's somebody for everyone. But when you make a blanket statement that, you know, people are 200 pounds, over 200 pounds, I'm not 200
Okay,
pounds.
how's it degrading to say that a lot of y'all are average or below average, and that's why y'all can't get a man because y'all have a grandiose, narcissistic mindset and spirit in y'all? How is that degrading?
Because you put a blanket on it, like all women are like that.
No, I said that's why a lot of, did you hear what I just said? I said that's why a lot of y'all can't get long-term relationships or marriages, because y'all are like this and y'all don't realize y'all are average or below average, like this woman in the statue. That's what I said. Woman statue is average or below average. And if she realized that and had that type of mindset and went in and humbled herself, she might be, and she was a good cook and all that stuff, she might be able to get a decent man. Average man, though. Or below average man.
Okay.
But y'all think that y'all are way more important than that, and y'all are not.
You see, it's like, it's what you just said. Use the word y'all. Y'all means inclusive of most or
But
majority.
I already, ma'am, do you think I'm slow?
I
So
don't
I
think
already said, I already made the, okay, already, before I said y'all, I already made the statement about who I'm talking to.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when I said a lot of y'all, right? So I'm talking about the ones that applies to, a lot of y'all that have this type of mindset. And then I'm continuing the conversation by saying y'all. So I'm still referring to the same group.
But it doesn't apply to me.
God, dog, do y'all?
You know what?
Did you go to college?
Did I go to college? I did.
Really? Did you take English class?
You know I took English.
Okay, so you should understand how conversation and language works. You don't have to, if you address a specific group in the beginning, you don't have to keep saying it over and over and over in the conversation.
Okay. You can have that. I mean, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm just telling you my perspective.
So if I say, for instance, if I say at the beginning of my conversation, green people, and then I continue to talk and I say, y'all, I'm talking about the ones that I was talking about in the beginning, the green people. I see why you don't have no husband already, 42 years old.
Okay.
Why do you think you don't have a husband? You say you was going to tell me all about yourself.
Okay.
Why?
So I am 43.
Oh, 43.
Yeah. 43.
No kids?
I have a son. He's 23.
But never married to his father?
No.
Okay.
No.
What was the problem? He wasn't good enough for marriage?
No. You know, I had my son when I was 19. I was in college, and back then, he didn't want to change his lifestyle, and I wanted him to, but he just wasn't on board with me. So I just decided I didn't want that type of lifestyle. What do you think about that as a woman when you're just going through the motions as a teenager? Probably not. Obviously not. And then you get pregnant and things change when you know that you're going to be a mother. You know, it's like another life that you're bringing into the world that you have to protect and things like that. But to answer your question, I think he would have been a great husband, a great father. He just would not change his lifestyle. If that makes sense.
Okay. What was the main problem you had with the lifestyle?
It was unsafe.
How so to you? How so? Yeah. How so to you?
Without telling all my business, because I just got on here at 12 a.m.
No, I'm just wondering how so to you was his lifestyle unsafe?
Oh, okay. I just wouldn't feel safe. Like if we moved in the house together, I just felt like what he did in the streets would bring chaos to the house.
He was selling?
Yeah.
Okay. That was it. That was the only problem you had with him.
Yeah.
Was he doing it when you met him?
Yeah. I mean, what you want me to do?
You still had a child with him.
We got pregnant. I see the comments commenting. But,
why are you worried about the comments? That's the problem. What's the problem?
So,
but the money was good. The money was good. And let me tell you what else was good. Wait, hold on. Let me tell you what else was good. Watch this. You ready? Listen. I want you to listen very carefully.
Talking all that shit. But oh, you're so fine. Oh, the dick.
Don't listen, Guru. Let me say this while I'm on here. Let me say this. All women do. I mean, I'm not okay.
I don't want you to explain. I'm asking you. Was the money good?
Listen, I can't listen.
Was the money good? Was the money? Damn it! Was the money good?
I didn't need his money. I grew up in a great family. My mama was loving. My father was loving.
Was he good in the bed? Was he good in the bedroom?
Sex don't keep me.
Okay, say intercourse. Was he good in the bedroom?
Of course. But that doesn't mean nothing.
How long were you with him?
I got pregnant at 19, so we had been dating through high school, you know, because when I got pregnant, I was in college.
Okay, how long? So how many years total were you with him?
I would say 3.
3 years, dope boy, and he was good in the bedroom, but that wasn't gonna keep you.
No. You know, sex. I'm sorry. Intercourse. Intercourse for me. I'm just speaking for me. I'm not speaking for all women, ladies. So don't come for me. Intercourse is an intimacy and a level of intimacy when it's monogamous. It's exciting. You're in a relationship, but intimacy, to me, from my perspective, is not the determining factor on why I'm gonna be with someone. Because if I'm a visionary, so if we get married, what if my husband, something happens to him and we can't be intimate? So I have to fall in love with other things other than intercourse. So even at my age now, you know, intimacy is important, and but it's not like, oh my God, I'm gonna let this man dog me out. I'm gonna take everything he gives me because he's good in bed. You know, it got to be other things more than intercourse that provides longevity in a relationship.
So you were dating him in high school, continued through college, and you think y'all was only together for 3 years. When did you get pregnant? The end of the relationship? Let me guess.
I got pregnant my sophomore year in college.
The end of the relationship? Toward the end of the relationship?
The relationship only ended because he wouldn't change his lifestyle.
You got pregnant toward the end of the relationship is what I'm asking you.
I mean, that's a stamped question, but to answer your question, yeah, I'm telling you why the relationship didn't continue. But yeah, if you want to leave it at that, yes.
Yeah, because you know how I know this stuff, ma'am? It's very similar with all of y'all. Very similar with all of y'all. Y'all all say very similar stuff.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay.
I mean, I'm saying that's okay for that to be your opinion because you have the type
It's not my opinion. It's
and your opinion is absolute.
I've talked to a lot of y'all. It's not just my opinion. It's not just, that's what you don't realize. It's not just my opinion. I've talked to so many of y'all.
My thing is with some men on all of y'all is that y'all don't understand that life happens to people and that a decision that you made at 19, we're going to hopefully be on this earth for 70 plus years. Life is going to happen to people. I did something when I was 19. I'm 43 now. I've raised an amazing child and it happened. And I can answer your question, but I can't go back and replay it in my head. You know, I was 19. I dated him through high school. I'm not going to feel bad for a decision that I made 23 years ago. And that's okay. You know, life is going to happen to everybody. I'm just saying. Now, some people can get on here and lie.
You know why it's a problem? Because you were with this type of man and squandered some of the best years of your life to get married. That's why it matters. Y'all don't have the same, listen, y'all don't have the same range as us men when it comes to marriage options. We have a lot more years, right? Because let's say we're broke in our 20s and then we finally start making money in our 30s. We got our 30s, our 40s, our 50s. You know, there are men that have beautiful wives. Still, they can get beautiful wives. They got some money in their 60s, 70s even. They can still, y'all cannot get really good husbands when y'all are 45, 50, 60 years old. Y'all window is really in your 20s.
I understand what you're saying. And that's something that I'll have to deal with. But I got to say this.
Well, you're 43 now. How much do you weigh right now?
155.
And how tall are you about?
5'6.5".
Do you think you're in good shape?
Yes. I do.
Why you can't get a husband?
That is...
You nice looking woman, you in good shape. Why you can't get a husband?
I can't get a husband. You don't know my whole story. And I don't have time to tell you the whole story. But let me say this, Mr.
I just want to know, why can't you get a husband?
You keep on using the word can't. Let me tell, how old are you?
Close to your age. But I'm asking you, why can't you get a husband?
Can I say something real quick before I answer that question?
I get a wife 10, 15, 20 years younger than me. Why can't you get a husband?
You saying that I can't, that is not a true statement. And let me tell you,
what's the truth then? What's the truth? I don't want you to talk to the people in the comments. I want to know the truth.
I can't stand broke-minded people in your comments. These men,
you don't need to talk to the okay, go ahead and tell the people in the comments what you want to tell them. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you I gotta go get some more water. Go ahead and tell them what you want to tell them. Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all brokies in the comment, the men in the comments. Honey, I can't ignore y'all because most of y'all who have an opinion are broke. Y'all single and y'all up here.
Okay, I missed it. What did you tell them? You muted. We can't hear you. Who muted her? Unmute yourself, ma'am. Unmute your microphone. These women. Okay, I don't want nobody to mute her. I want to know what she said. Say it again.
I said that most of the men in the comments, and I'm going to stop looking at them because I'm about to get off in a minute. But most of the men in the comments who have all these strong opinions about women are broke.
Hmm.
And I'm going to leave it there.
Are you going to answer why you can't get a husband?
Okay, yes. So can't is a strong word. Like I said before, I was engaged to my last partner. And I felt like that he was not going to change his behavior.
How long were you with him?
Probably about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what was his behavior that he was not going to change?
I felt like I had to always defend my opinion about certain things. If I had an issue with something, I felt like if I brought it to him, instead of addressing it, he made it about how I should feel. And I have a problem with that because if I'm addressing something with you and it's always combative, it's not necessarily how you think I should feel. It's about how I feel, not what you think I should feel like. And don't get me wrong. I don't like to talk bad about my past relationships, so I'm not speaking down on him. I just felt like you learn people, you grow through things. And I didn't want to get a divorce. And I just felt like we couldn't get on the same page with emotional intelligence towards certain things. And we're still friends, but I don't think we were not each other's person, if that makes sense. And that's okay. Legend. I told you I wasn't going to look at the comments.
It took you 3 years to figure out you weren't each other's person?
Yeah, I think as a woman...
Wait, did you just close a notebook? You got you write notes on me or something?
No. When I go live, I like to write questions that I'm going to talk about, and I just was closing.
Okay. So I'm just asking, it took you 3 years to figure this out?
No, I think that as far as me, not all women, I think that sometimes with me, I have like an addictive personality. So I feel like if I nurture something, I can fix it. Or maybe I need to give it more time to grow. And I just don't walk away.
So you felt like you could fix him?
Yes.
So why didn't you fix him?
I couldn't. Duh.
Well, you said you felt like you could do it. Why?
I felt like I could. I couldn't. Obviously. We didn't move straightforward.
Well, good in the bedroom?
Yeah. I mean, we had, yes,
Y'all had a good time.
we had a good time.
When's the last time you been with him?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a long.
What does that mean?
More than two or 3 years. Yeah, it's been a while.
That was the last man you were with intimately?
No.
But you said that was your last relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had some fun. You had some fun after that.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me ask you because
you want to get up all of my business.
No, because so you tell me you believe you wife material, you could get a husband. I think you just a good time.
Okay, that's fine.
What you have to say about that?
Oh, I don't entertain ignorant questions.
You don't think you're a good time?
I better be a good time for my future husband because I don't want him to be bored with me.
Future husband?
Yeah, I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna come on the show and I'm gonna tell you.
Why didn't the last man that you were intimate with want to marry you?
No, it wasn't gonna work.
But why not?
Because
y'all had fun.
It just wasn't gonna work.
What about the fun? What about the fun y'all had?
It was all right. What you want me to do? You want me to lie to you? Guru, do you want me to lie? Let me tell men and you something. Women are gonna, I was gonna bring my mom into this, but she's 67, so I'm gonna leave her out of this. But women are gonna have a good time. Not all the time. I'm not easy. But you do want to enjoy life and you want to have fun. And I feel like people put so many restrictions and absolutes on humans that it's crazy to me. Like, if you feel like a woman is going to not have sex.
Don't say that word.
I went through a moment.
Don't say that word. I already told you.
I'm sorry. So I went through a phase with no intercourse. I'm sorry about saying that sex word. But I went through a phase of not having intercourse for healing.
For how long?
It was a great thing. Probably about a year.
Did you heal? Okay. Did you heal?
I did.
But then you went and messed with a man that you said wasn't going to work.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what you want to do.
So how did you heal, but you went right?
Because let me tell you the difference between...
Let me tell you, I had a woman that I talked to yesterday. You know what she told me?
What?
She said she took at least 10 years off of messing with any men. Abstinent, 10 years. And then the next man she got with, this is a BW from Mississippi. She said the next man she got with, I said, what was wrong with him? What was his problem? She said he was on that white rock or something was wrong with him.
What's...
So I said, you took 10 years off to be abstinent and heal, and the next man you get with is on that white rock?
Like when you say white rock, you mean drugs?
The white rock that you put in a pipe, yeah.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she lying. She ain't go 10 years. She lying.
Oh, you don't think she went 10 years?
No.
The most you could go was a year.
The most I wanted to go was a year.
No, the most you could go. You feeling it tonight, ain't you? You looking at the man on this screen and you feeling it tonight, ain't you?
Let me tell you something about these men on this screen. The way they're coming for women, I don't trust
I'm talking
them.
about me. I'm talking about me.
No.
Oh, I'm not your type?
No.
Why not? What's wrong with me?
How tall are you?
Man, you don't need to know all that right now. But I'm asking you, what does my height have to do? Am I your type?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Okay, what's wrong with me?
You too arrogant and loud.
Y'all like those kind of men, especially BW.
You saying y'all, and I just told you what I like. I'm talking about me.
Y'all like, well, I'm telling you, listen, I've had women make videos on me and say, I was on Guru show and it's something about a arrogant man like that we just be attracted to, ladies. That's what she said. Matter of fact, I might still have the video. I have to look.
Well, let me tell you this, Mr. Guru. If you want to know what the other ladies in the y'all category think, ask the chat, because I'm talking about me. So why don't you ask the chat what they like?
So you don't like arrogant men?
I like confident men.
What's the difference with confident and arrogant?
Oh, it's a huge difference. Confidence can walk in a room without saying a word, and you know he's there.
So why do you think people watch me if I'm so arrogant? Why would they watch me?
You're entertaining.
Wouldn't that mean I'm confident if I'm entertaining? If I'm able to hold an audience, if I'm able to captivate people, wouldn't that mean I'm confident?
Look, let me tell you something, Mr. Guru. I see you on Facebook, and I done commented on you on Facebook, and you're entertaining, and I'm not taking nothing from you. You got 404 people in this room. You doing your thing. I'm just telling you my opinion.
Ma'am, I got more than 4. I got other people. They're watching me on different platforms right now. I got more than 400 people, but.
Oh, excuse me, honey. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. Anyway.
Well, I'm just saying.
My point is that you say that you like confident men, but not arrogant men. But obviously, you got to be confident in what you do to be able to hold an audience.
I'm not going to toggle with you on that. You got your platform. You're doing amazing. Kudos to you.
So what's the issue?
I just told you my answer. I really don't like repeating myself. I just told you.
Well, I know, but I clarified what I am. And so I'm saying, what's the issue now?
Because I still have my absolute.
What's the absolute?
Your arrogance.
The man that you got done having fun with wasn't arrogant?
They're confident. It's a different.
Okay, what was his problem? You said it wasn't going to work. That's all you said. So what was his problem then?
I'm not going to get into my life, but let me tell you something real quick.
So you want us to believe that you was with the last man that you gave your body to was confident, not arrogant, but you don't want to speak on what the real issue was, is why you didn't want to be with him, because you said y'all was not in a relationship. It was just a fun time. So why can't I don't know his name. I don't even know your real name. All I'm asking you is, what was the issue?
My real name is Lindsay. But I want a certain type of man. I want a strong man.
I'm asking, what was his issue?
He wasn't that person. What is your?
But he was fun. But he was a good time. He was a good.
What am I putting down that you're not picking up?
I'm saying he was good enough for you to have fun with him in the bedroom.
I wanted to. I made a decision.
But you said you was abstinent before that.
And that's true.
So what about him that you said, I'm going to choose you to break my abstinence?
It wasn't going to work.
Well, what was it about him that you broke your abstinence to be with him?
I like how he treated me. I like that he was attentive. I didn't like the intimacy so much as I would have liked to, because I think it's really important for longevity in a relationship. It didn't give me like excitement. I mean, without saying too much.
You like how he treated you.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much it. That's all I really heard.
No, I like how he treated me. I like that he was attentive. I like that we went out together.
That's all about how he's treating you. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
I said one of the deal breakers was I didn't like the intimacy part of it.
So he was not good in the bedroom. But your ex from a long time ago, you remembered that. Listen, folks, let me tell you something. A woman told me maybe a year or two ago, she said, Guru, let me tell you something about women. She said, we remember the men that were real bad in the bedroom and the men that were real good in the bedroom. We don't remember the okay ones or the average. We remember if you was real bad or real good. So you remembered him because he was real bad, and you remember the guy that was slanging that stuff back in the day slanging those substances, illegal substances, because he was your baby's father, because he was real good in the bedroom.
I don't want to talk about any one of them. I don't want to make them feel
Well, I'm
certain.
just saying that's what you remember about them.
At least I'm being
The
honest.
last one you said it wasn't going to work and it wasn't making no sense to me. Why wasn't it going to work? You didn't want to tell it. You didn't want to tell it. And finally you told it. He wasn't pleasing me, satisfying. I didn't like the intimacy. Did you tell him that?
No.
So he had everything that was going for him. Great man, perfect in all these other ways. You just didn't like what he was doing in the bedroom. You let a good man go because he wasn't good enough for you in the bedroom.
Guru, you can say
So,
what you
look, folks, I want y'all to see something for a minute. To the men watching, our women will throw away a good man if he is not good enough for them in the bedroom. Somebody said you can't teach. You can. Oh, she said you can teach him. Promise, I know. Why couldn't you teach him?
I wish I had the.
So you want the man to come? You want the man to come already knowing how to do it? See, there's a contradiction again, folks. Our women say they don't want a man that been ran through, that got all this experience. How you think a man know what he doing in the bedroom without experience? Moderators, get that person out of here writing those racial slurs.
I wish that.
Moderators, get that person out of here. Thank you.
Well, Guru, I appreciate you letting me
I
come
bet
on.
you are ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Look, I don't have a problem. I am me.
Let's take a poll real quick because I just want to know. I want to know from the men that are watching.
And
No, don't say nothing.
Ones that ain't broke.
No, not the ones that ain't broke. To all the men watching right now, based off what you see from her, what you hear, she's 43 years old, right? Nice looking woman. She says she's in good shape. 5 foot. What? How tall are you?
5'6.5".
5'6.5", 155 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
She's 43. She has only one child. Is she marriage material? Would that means would you be interested in marrying her potentially? Is she marriage material, meaning you would be potentially interested in marrying her? Yes or no?
What kind of question is that?
I want to see what the men that watch my show have to say.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm seeing a whole bunch of no's. One yes. Okay, to the men watching, watch this, because you don't need to know just from me. To the men watching, I need y'all to write in the comments, because I'm going to try to read as many as I can. Why do y'all think she's not marriage material? Give me y'all reasons. Somebody wants to know, can you have more children?
Yes.
Okay, she can have more children. She would divorce you quick. She's a liar. She's selfish. She lies. Her mouth. Damaged goods. The stain on her shirt. She has no substance.
I saw that.
She's controlling. Her software is fried. She's average. She like bad boys. She's disobedient. Ran through by gangsters. She's good for hunching. She's disobedient. Loud. Strong and independent. She talks too much. Arrogant. So somebody actually thinks you're arrogant. You know how you call me arrogant? One of the men said you're arrogant.
Yeah.
She's not smart. pH is off. She's crazy but honest. She doesn't like good men. Wow. She's not gonna listen. Disingenuous, self-centered. She's insufferable. She contradicted herself. 6CE, shout out to 6CE for the super chat, said she's delusional, impulsive, and not intuitive. Wow. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel any type of way.
You don't feel any type of way?
No, I think people are entitled to their opinions.
So saying you're impulsive and not intuitive?
I'm very cautious on what I feed my brain because these people have just seen me on the screen for 15 minutes maybe, and they have strong opinions about me, and that's okay. I expect that out of certain personalities. I don't try to change people. They don't know me. After I get off your live, I'm gonna go live my life the same way I am. I'm happy in my space. I'm happy with myself. I love myself. So the way people are so rude,
You think these people are rude?
Delivery is important to me. Having such a strong opinion about someone you just, spoke to for a little bit it's a little aggressive, but it's okay.
Because I was going to tell the men, I usually like to say, hey, if, and this usually happens. So I'm going to tell you this. It's not like all these men think negatively about you, because usually women will say, Guru, after I was on your show, I had men reach out to me and say they liked me from your show. I was beautiful. They're interested. What city are you in? Major city?
I'm in Madison, Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. Okay. Any men in the Alabama area, Madison, Huntsville area? She's single and available, and she can still have children. Would you have children for the next man?
Absolutely. I love kids.
Are you looking for a husband, or are you just looking to have fun still?
I want to be married. Yes.
But you never been married before, so how you know you want to be married?
Because I know what I want.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't seem like you know what you want to me.
That's okay.
Look at the last man you were with. You say he was so great, but you left him alone because you said he wasn't no good in the bedroom.
Okay. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, I'm not on here to change people's perspective. I really just came on here to kind of speak to what I think the previous women were trying to ask, and they just didn't know how to articulate it. They felt, kind of a little intimidated, I think. But that's the main reason I came on here. I didn't come on here trying to find a man. I just came on here to have a conversation with you. I've seen you on a couple of platforms and just, share my
6CE, shout out to 6CE. Let me read what he said. He said he'll marry you if you reincarnate and wash up better, Ma.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel any kind of way.
Shout out to brother RJ again. Thank you for the super chat, brother. He said at first she was interesting, then she started speaking. Wow.
What's YN mean?
A young ninja.
Oh, okay. That's sad. I don't know what that means.
Why? What did somebody say? That's what you should be with?
Somebody said that's what I need.
Well, you say you want somebody to just tear it up in the bedroom.
If that's what you heard.
The last man, you said he was so good, but he wasn't no good in the bedroom, so you didn't want nothing to do with him.
Y'all, I mean, I'm going to say y'all are getting defensive.
I thought you came on here and got on me for saying y'all.
Let me speak.
I thought you got on me for saying.
I'm saying y'all for a purpose because that's how you use it. And y'all to me mean inclusive. So I'm going to say y'all to you.
Okay.
Y'all say y'all want a woman to be honest. And then when a woman is honest, you bash her. And then y'all say that I said he was not as good as I would like. And that's my opinion. That's how I feel. And everybody has a deal breaker. If I'm going to spend the rest of my life with someone, I want it to be enjoyable. And if people have a problem with that, that's on you. Some men might say, hey, if the woman doesn't have a six-pack, then I'm not going to date her. If she don't wear natural hair, I'm not going to date her. If she has 3 kids, I'm not going to date her. That's their preference. And I'm not going to be judgmental on a man who has a preference. That's what he likes. that's his preference. I might not be his person. And I feel the same way about me. If men have a problem with that, that's my preference. And I'm not trying to date any of your men in the chat. I can care less about what they say. I do not care. I'm telling you the honest truth.
I told you that a lot of times women will tell me, Guru, the men in the chat or your men were kind of mean, but I had men that contacted me and were actually really interested. So why are you downing all the men that watch me?
I'm not down at all.
You said they all broke.
I did not say that. That's what you heard.
How did you say it?
I said, I don't want to hear no opinions from the broke men. Broke men.
Was the man that you broke your abstinence vow, did he have money?
He did.
That still wasn't good enough. He had money. He treated you well. Listen to what you gave up. He had money, treated you well, all these things, but he wasn't no good in the bedroom, or he wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough for you, and you didn't want to teach him, so you gave him up.
I've said what I said, Mr. Guru. It ain't no sense in even going back to that conversation. I done said what I said.
You have a flat stomach?
Do I have a flat stomach?
Mm-hmm.
I do. You want to...
It's up to you. I was just asking you.
No.
Why not?
Look at this man. These people are rude. Ooh, they're so miserable. It's weird.
Somebody said you're not a nurse. They went and looked you up. A woman said that.
I'm not a nurse. I own a real estate brokerage. It's 5-star real estate. I've never said I was a nurse.
Okay, what's your problem with what you're reading now from the comment?
You know, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can look at my profile. I'm not a nurse. I talk about real estate. I do real estate. I run a real estate and own a real estate brokerage.
Shout out to brother RJ again. He said you have a mentality of indifference.
Okay.
I want y'all brothers to know, and I appreciate the brothers that are sending me super chats or donating so I can read their comments, or sending Cash App so I can read the comments. The problem is that she don't care. So I appreciate that y'all are letting her know, because our women need to know. And it's sad that women like you don't care. There's men, they're not just out here trying to bash you, Lindsay.
Hey, girl lover. Hey. Yeah.
You know that person?
Yeah, he joined some of my lives.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right, Miss Boss Up. What is Boss Up Beauty? Is that like a brand of yours?
No, it's so when I go live, I talk about real estate, and I talk about sometimes I talk about relationships, and I talk about motivation and things like that. So Boss Up Beauty is like a mindset. We want to boss up in every phase of your life, spiritually, like health wise, and mentally, and change your mindset, kind of change your life. So that's what it's about.
Shout out to brother 6CE. He said BWs in the USA hygiene is bad, yet talk about broke. She is dirty, want to talk about us, but got weave in her head and she look bleach.
See what I mean? This is mine. That's why I'm not, it's okay.
Do you bleach your skin?
Absolutely not. If you go look at my page, I'm all about my culture. I love being Black. I love my culture. Even if they're saying all this mean stuff, it's more good people in the world than bad. So that's how I look at the world. And I'm all about my culture 100% of the time. Like, you can see it and feel it through my page. Like, it's a layer of me, but it's not all of me. But yeah, I'm all about my culture. So for him to say that I bleach my skin, for me to have weave in my hair, I don't even have on any makeup. Like, I came to you just natural. I just unwrapped my hair.
Shout out to the International Quiet Storm. He said it's all good, Black Guru. She hasn't offended me. I've been called worse. She hasn't heard the foolishness my mother used to tell me.
Oh.
Wow.
That's what we deal with. Sometimes as women, the foolishness that his mother did to him, It's why he's so aggressive with me when he's speaking to a woman.
Let me ask the audience, are y'all done with her? Because I got some people telling me, please, the next caller.
Yeah, you can let me know.
Are y'all done with her? I know I want to see if they are done with you. Are y'all done with her? Y'all tired of her?
She is his mother. Oh.
Wow. Man, they saying they done with you.
Well,
I really thought I had hope for you in the beginning because, you know, you had your picture. You told me you had your own hair. You sounded like you were a nice woman at first, wife material. And then you wanted to tell me what the problem these other women were having. But now you're saying you called these men all broke.
Yeah.
And you don't know if they broke or not. I've been having men all night. Most of the donations that people send me come from men. Most of the people that donate to me are men. It used to be the opposite. It used to be women that donate to me.
Yeah, they broke and they want to date you.
Oh, now you calling them GAY. Shout out to 6CE. He said shirt dirty, but will make me believe she wash up. Oh, wow.
It's okay. I got some on my shirt. See how absolute people are in the world? It's okay. I expect it.
You got money. I mean, well, what are you offering? You definitely can't offer men abstinence anymore. You already broke that. So what can you offer at this point? Besides, well, you say you can still have children. So
is that something? Are you reading a question? Or are you asking me a question? Are you reading something in the comments?
you remind me of this one lady I know from this application named Emma. You remind me of her. Anyway. I think she's from your part. Y'all all like this down there in Alabama?
I don't know. I haven't met every woman in Alabama.
I'm just asking, y'all all like this?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
You don't know what it means when I'm asking if y'all all are like this in Alabama?
Like what? Like what?
Like you, man.
I think I'm a great person.
Okay.
But you might think something different. So that's why I'm asking you, what do you
I'm just saying because I don't know. You know, if this is how y'all all in Alabama, I'm going to tell men, like, you want an Alabama. If you want a woman like her, go to Alabama. That's why I'm asking you, most Alabama women like you.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to that.
Let me ask you one more question before I let you go. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
Probably about 7.
Why 7?
I feel like I can work on some things with like my personality, you know, my mindset on certain things like spiritually, you know, things like that to be a better person. But as far as like, and some things I'm really great at, but I think people are just a work in progress. To me, I mean, depending on what you mean, as far as like you're talking about physically or
okay, what about your looks for physically? Well, how do you?
Oh, yeah. So about a 7.
You think you're 7 in looks too?
Yeah.
But I thought you said you look real good, got a flat stomach and all that. I don't believe it. Let me see. You got a flat stomach? Let me see.
I'm not going to show you.
You want to stand up?
480 people in this room.
You shame. I told you there's more people than that watching. You shame.
I'm not.
So if any woman that thinks she look good not gonna be shamed and show her
I'm
flat.
not showing you my stomach. It's a no.
You don't got to show the actual stomach. You can just show that it's flat through the clothes.
I'm not doing any of that.
Shout out. Hold on a second. I got to read what the brother said. Shout out to 6E. He said, ma'am, so you telling me you knew you was going to be on camera and shirt dirty was the best you could do? Oh, my God.
I couldn't help it, dude. The chill. I wasted something.
Oh, my God. You dirty. That cat is infested.
See how they do? See what I'm saying? This the type of men that we got to pick from. They just say whatever comes to their head. It's crazy to me.
That's his opinion. You say cat is infested.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I don't know what they want me to say.
Is it?
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go back and forth trying to change somebody's opinion of me. I know who I am.
Well, I'm saying I just don't understand how you telling us that you look this. Hold on a second. I don't.
When I got here,
shout out. Hold on a second. Shout out to RJ. He said, hold on. Shout out to RJ for the super chat. He said an eternal 7, but actually 5 at best.
Oh man.
So he think you
Now
a 5. Hold on. I'm asking you, huh?
Go look at RJ's profile.
Why would I want to go look at his profile?
Sometimes
I don't judge men. I don't look at I don't look at men based off of their looks. I don't judge men like that. I look at women because listen, ma'am, I like women. So I would look at a woman and decide how she looks.
I figured you like women, but let me tell you something.
Okay.
Guru.
Are you gonna answer the question about your stomach? You
No, I just answered you laughing, but I just answered the question. I said it's an absolute no. Did you not hear me?
I'm saying no. If you are so proud of the way you look, you say you look good, but you came on here telling me you look good.
I feel like I look good. I said it was an absolute.
You feel like you look good, or do you know? Do you feel like you look good, or know you look good?
I know I look good. Absolutely.
Well, damn. Well, why you can't show it?
I'm just not doing that. I'm not gonna do that.
A woman that knows she look good gonna show it.
Ain't nobody finna do this with you. Ain't nobody finna do this with you. I'm not finna do this with you.
You enjoying yourself. You love how I can have a good conversation. Look at you. Yeah, she enjoying herself. She loving this conversation, getting all this attention. This is feeling so good to her tonight, boy. Come on now.
You know, you got to listen to your audience. Your audience said, let's go to the next person.
Shout out to Bamo. Bamo just sent me a cash app. She said before she was going to show herself. Did you tell us when you first came on you was going to show?
No, what I was saying was I was going to show myself on screen because I know you like to see like who you're talking to.
I do like to see who I'm talking to so that we can have a real conversation, not no troll. Because some of y'all women be trolling, be lying about who y'all are, how y'all really look. And them pictures don't be the same as what y'all post on y'all profile.
Right.
You know, you sure do. You sure been watching me a long time. You know all about how I operate my show. And I haven't gone live in a while. Like I haven't done these type of shows in a while. So I know you've been watching me for a while.
No, I haven't. Let me tell you.
Ma'am, I haven't done these type of shows in a long time.
I'm going to answer you.
Okay, go ahead.
On Facebook, I see you come up on Facebook, and I might tap in and look at you. I've never seen you on TikTok. So when I saw you pop up when I was just scrolling, I was like, oh, let me tap in. Because even on Facebook, I don't think I've ever seen you live. I think it's your recordings that come up. You know, I don't know.
So how do you know I want the women on camera? Because I'm just posting clips.
Oh, yeah. Because today when I was on there, I saw women come up. That's how I knew about the little girl.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you found me from Facebook.
Yeah. So I knew you had people come up. I didn't know that before, but yeah. Oh, they said they love your lives.
How come you don't go? Do you go in the comment section on Facebook? Because them women be brutal. Do you ever tell them women off for talking to me crazy on Facebook?
No.
Why not?
Because it ain't my business.
Yeah, it is your business. You know how you see how bad they talk about me over there?
They're dragging me in the comments. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Look at you. They're looking at you. They're talking about you, but they're still clocking in to watch you.
All right.
So it don't matter.
They talking about me. What they saying about me?
On Facebook, they be dogging you out. They be dragging you.
No, I'm saying what they saying about me here right now.
Oh, nothing. They're focused on me right now. The men are. The women are being supportive.
Why do you think the women? So maybe some of these women, like you say, the men. Maybe some of these women want you.
Don't do that.
Well, you say they're being supportive. Maybe they want you. Maybe they want you. Shout out to RJ again. He said he's 61, was married for 24 years before his wife passed away. He has 6 children and 9 grandchildren. So you asked about him.
Wow.
He was married for 24 years, ma'am. Wife passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so you was trying to roast him.
I can still roast him. I haven't seen him. I would roast. This is such a strong word, Guru. I just said go look at his profile. I can't win.
You got that southern shape. You know what I'm talking about? Curvy shape.
No. I have a shape, but it's not like, you know, a huge badunka butt or anything like that, you know. No.
Never had no surgery, no work done?
No. No, no, never. I'm actually scared to have surgery done. I think when women have surgery, they regret it. I think they regret it. I think people should be more comfortable aging and knowing that it's a blessing to age. And, you know, you're not going to be young forever. And
Okay, I know the men want to move on. Get last call. Hold on a second. Last call. Are there any men that would be? She's single and available because I'm trying to hook her up and see if we can get.
don't hook me up, Guru. I don't want to be hooked up. Don't do that. I just came in here to ask questions.
You're single and available. You need a husband. You said.
I'm single and available. God gonna send me the man for me. I don't want nobody in your comments. I don't want nobody watching me. Out of 3,000 people that's on,
you said you were single and available though.
I don't want anybody on your page. Okay, but you have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna stay on and watch you bring another woman up and see what happens.
All right.
Until I get sleepy.
Shout out to RJ one more time. He said you resembled a statue, that BW statue in New York in Times. He said that you resemble that.
Oh, okay.
Not just an average BW, but you believe you're above average. You believe you're a 7. So
I think you want to keep me on here.
No, I don't. I'm just letting you know. I think you are average. You're not above average.
That's fine.
I think you're average based off of everything, your decision making, your looks, everything combined. You're just an average woman.
Oh, thank you. Average is good.
Okay. I don't know if that hurts you. It's not meant to hurt you. I'm just telling you the truth.
No,
okay.
It does not hurt me.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay. You too. Bye.
Ooh. My God. Maybe I'll talk to one more woman. Do we have any other women? Maybe I'll talk to one more woman. Do we have any other women that I can talk to tonight? Maybe I'll talk to one more. You want me to talk to you, ma'am? Come over to my TikTok page. Because I don't feel like putting the link up for my other platforms right now. Come over to my TikTok page. Guru, you messy. She said she was hurt. She wasn't too hurt. She just broke her abstinence. She wasn't too hurt. You loved her demeanor. You know, our women are no good. Reported me for what? Something goofy. Anyway. Let's see here. Here's a woman right here. Yes. Yep. Stop playing on my phone. I can't stand when y'all play on my phone. Stop playing on my phone. Let me take this timer off here. Request up and y'all are like kids. Shout out to Just Breathe. Thank you, Just Breathe, for the super chat and supporting the platform. Thank you, ma'am, for your donation in support of the Black Guru Show. She was above average. How was she above average, ma'am? How was that woman above average? Y'all tell women anything. She's not. She should not be expecting. She already had a real good man, she said, and the problem was he wasn't no good in the bedroom. Guru, are you above average? What do you think? What do you think? Especially if I can get a woman that's way above average. Especially if I can get a woman that's way above average. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? If I can get a woman way above average, what does that tell you? Do we have any other women shave my mustache? Why would I shave my mustache? You think I like men? No women for real want a man who can't satisfy her. Y'all see this right here in the comment section? No women want a man who can't satisfy her in the bedroom. Am I single? No, I'm not single. No, I'm not single. You think I'm very opinionated, like I have past trauma I need to heal from. To the women in here, if a man is a really good man, right? Yes or no? Would you be with him if he's a perfect man, really good, treats you very well, but he can't satisfy you in the bedroom? Would you still be with him? Would you stay with him? To the women in here, I need y'all to tell the truth. Let's see if they'll tell the truth. Would you stay with a man? He is really good to you, but cannot satisfy you in the bedroom. Look at all these women saying yes. All these women in here saying yes. Wow. Somebody said they all lying. Angie said, I tried but couldn't. You had someone like that, but he had bad health problems. I don't believe y'all when y'all say y'all would do that. I had women come in here and tell me before, I can look at you the way you, she told me, what did she say? The way you sip that water and the way that you carry yourself on live, I know you can throw some pipe. I probably still have that video on my page somewhere. One of my page, I think on my Instagram. That's our women for you. Most of them are not getting satisfied. They want the money. You're not moved by the D. Yeah, right. That thing, y'all say that, but then when y'all get somebody that know how to tear it up real good, y'all, all that goes out the window. Y'all break all y'all rules for a man. You can say right now in front of me, I ain't gonna deal with no broke man at home. And then you mess with a broke or homeless man, he tearing that thing up. Next thing you know, you done been with him 3-4 years. I just had a woman like that yesterday. Stayed with a man 3 years. No money. She had to support him the whole time, but she said he was good in that bedroom. So why y'all lying? Stop lying. Quit lying. Last call. Do we have any other women? Otherwise, I'm going to get off of here. Let me fix this real quick. I've been on here for a while tonight. I've been giving y'all a show. Shout out to 6CE. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. He said, see men who like men or are T-actual women have better lives than being with these USA BWs. They are not worth a squeeze. Yeah, brother. You know, a lot of the ones that are left in the United States, they're not that great. They're not that great, unfortunately. There's some left, but not a whole lot. There's some left. They hiding under rocks, hiding in the house. But there's not a lot of them left. Angie, you missed this live type so much. Okay, I'm going to start doing these more again. I'm going to pick them back up. Thank you to everybody that supported the live stream tonight, donated, came through, especially everybody watching on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching the live stream, watching the show. I'll put the link up next time so you guys can join over here, because I had it up on the other platforms, but I didn't put it up on the YouTube channel. Thank you all for supporting the platform. I wouldn't be able to do these shows without you. Until next time, I want to try to do another show tomorrow. It looks like we get a good turnout when I do them later at night instead of like in the middle of the day. Maybe I'll go back to doing these shows later at night, instead of middle of the day. How about, is this a good time for y'all later at night instead of middle of the day? Y'all rather have a late night show? Yes or no? Rather have a late night show? You'd rather have a late night show? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. Excellent. All right, folks. Until next time, appreciate you all. Thank you for joining, being here, supporting the Black Guru. Wow. Such a powerful show. Until next time, salute to you all. Have a good night.